What is good, Ninja? OG over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another PE Nintendo Switch and gaming news video. It's already been a pretty good day today. Check out my Super Smash Brothers video if you haven't already done so today. I thought it was pretty cool going over some of my ridiculous picks for the next Super Smash Brothers game on the Nintendo Switch. So I'll go ahead and check that out if you haven't already done so and let me know what you guys think. But anyway, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get right into today's news. So Super Mario Odyssey sells more than 200,000 units in Germany in November, and Splatoon 2 has sold more than 100,000 units in Germany as well. So the BIU, the German Games Industry Association, has revealed some sales awards for this past November, and Super Mario Odyssey has received the Platinum Award, which means that it sold between 200,000 and 500,000 copies in November alone. Now, Super Mario Odyssey wasn't the only Nintendo Switch game to get in the action. Splatoon 2 got the Gold Award, meaning that it sold between 100,000 and 200,000 copies in Germany, and I'm guessing that they're talking about retail only because they don't have digital sales numbers. So these are both really impressive considering the market and size of Germany, especially with Super Mario Odyssey, which launched in October and has already sold more than Splatoon, 200,000 to 500,000, somewhere in that range. Very good for both of these games. Splatoon 2 did launch back in July, but overall, man, that was really cool, the fact that these games are selling well, and Nintendo has pretty much turned their fortunes around. I know that in Germany beforehand with the Wii U, like the Wii U was not a huge seller in Germany. I don't think the 3DS really made like a lot of noise either. I know it was popular as far as the 3DS goes, but I don't think it made a lot of noise in terms of big software sales for a lot of games outside of like the really big Nintendo titles, maybe like a Pokemon or something like that. But it's good to see Nintendo having success worldwide, not just in Japan and in North America, but in Europe. I think that's an area where, you know, Sony's pretty much been dominating this whole generation. Nintendo's kind of coming in and doing some work there when it comes to Europe, France, Germany, all these different places. Nintendo has set some nice sales records across in Europe, and I think even like Spain, yeah, Spain, Germany, France, Nintendo has done a lot better with this system when it comes to Nintendo Switch. So I'm happy for Nintendo, and that's what I want to see. I just want to see games do better. I want to see the systems do better, and of course that money gets invested back in to make sure that we get more games on the Nintendo Switch. This first year, because of all these great game sales, are going to lead to even bigger and better things in 2018, guys. Trust me on this one. So what do you guys think about Germany in terms of Super Mario Odyssey and Splatoon 2 selling so well? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving to the next article here. The Escapists 2 launches on January 11th on the Nintendo Switch. Finally, because we thought this game disappeared for a while. So the Escapists 2 finally has a release date on Nintendo Switch. Today, Team 17 announced the game is hitting the eShop on January 11th for $19.99. It will be up for preload on January 4th. Now, the Escapists will let you play with a friend via local two-player split-screen mode where you can use either Joy-Con or Pro Controller to escape from jail with a friend. There's a new Switch trailer in addition to more information as well, so let's go ahead and go over that for those who don't know what the Escapists is about. So the Escapists 2 allows you to bust out of anywhere with anyone, team up with another inmate for local two-player split-screen mode, taking either a Joy-Con or Pro Controller each to team up to break out or work against one another to determine who's the quickest convict to make an escape. Risk it all and break out from the toughest prisons in the world. Explore the biggest prisons yet with multiple floors, roofs, vents, and underground tunnels. You'll have to live by the prison rules, attending roll call, doing prison jobs, and following strict routines, all the while secretly engineering your bid for freedom. Your prison escape antics will take you from the frosty Fort Tundra, a train hurling through the desert, and even to the final frontier. So let's go over some of the Escapist features as well. 10 unique themed prisons to escape from, 2-player split screen play, and up to 4-player co-op and versus online multiplayer, drop in, drop out online multiplayer experience, carefully plan and execute an intricate escape from your initial incarceration with your fellow inmates either online or locally, or simply hop into an existing game that's in progress to help pull off the final touches of the escape. Create your con with over 300 customizations to create your perfect prisoner, a dedicated tutorial for new players to learn the basics of prison life. This is a very interesting game as far as how things go here. Now, Team 17, man, they're bringing out the games when it comes to Nintendo Switch. They're doing a good job. They did a great job with Yooka-Laylee as far as marketing that. They've also had other games as well, Overcooked Special Edition, and now they have the Escapists 2 as well coming to Nintendo Switch in January. That's another good game coming to the system. We've been hearing about February's lineup when it comes to Bayonetta and Payday and various other titles. Pac-Man's also coming as well, but January is starting to fill just a little bit more now with the Escapists 2. Got some online multiplayer in this one, split screen co-op play as well, and I think that really can't be understated. Like, when you have that mode, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh well, I just play with my Pro Controller, whatever the case is, but if you have a family, that split screen co-op mode is really cool because you can just be in the living room and you can just hand the Joy-Con and play something like that. That actually increases the value, in my opinion, when you have the split screen co-op mode over not having it. It just, because it works well if you have kids or things like that. So I'm actually excited that they put that one in there, and I'll definitely look into it as far as playing this game. It looks pretty cool. Probably get a review code for it. Got a review code for Yooka-Laylee, and I thought that was awesome. Check out my video if you haven't already done so. So if I get a review code, then I'll definitely check it out and show it off to you guys and see what this game is all about, because I've never played it before. I've just heard about it, and it's cool that it's coming to Nintendo Switch. So what do you guys think about the Escapist 2 hitting the Nintendo Switch on January 11th, 2018? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the last article here, we've got some big information on Valkyria Chronicles 4, which introduces 4 new characters and class leveling. So level up classes, not individual soldiers. So that's pretty similar to what they've done before. So the latest issue of Weekly Famitsu introduces 4 new characters set to appear in Valkyria Chronicles 4. The new characters include Angelica Farnaby, a civilian girl who lost her memories. She is cheerful, selfless, and kind, and gains sudden popularity among the soldiers. There is also a scene where she confronts Witch of the Snowstorm. Karen Stewart, a gentle medic. Since she was raised in an all-male household, she is skilled in the treatment of men. Then you have Ragnarok, the medical dog. Nice, shoutouts to the medical ninja dog. Then you have Minerva Victor, and the commanding officer of Squad F. She values the spirit of chivalry and is both sociable and calm with her squad mates. Outside of the characters, Famitsu has also a couple different details as well. So there are levels for classes, not individual soldiers. Classes can be leveled up by allotting the experience points obtained in training camp. When a class reaches a certain level, it will be able to advance to a higher class. And then the joint operation with Squad 7. Downloadable content includes the PlayStation 4 version limited edition in Japan. Sees players take on a mission together with Valkyria Chronicles 1 protagonist Welkin Gunther and Squad 7 of the Gillian Milta. So Valkyria Chronicles 4 is due up for the PlayStation 4 on March 21st, 2018, and for the Nintendo Switch in summer 2018 in Japan, and for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch in 2018 in the Americas and Europe. So their leveling up system is actually brilliant for this style of game, because if it has as many characters as the original Valkyria Chronicles, then I'm thinking that it's going to have potentially that much or even more. You don't want each character to have a level, because that's going to suck, because there are so many different characters, and you don't want to have to be able to okay, we have to apply experience to them and apply experience to this person, because there are going to be like 30, 40 characters, whatever the case is, maybe even more. So having it to where like all classes share just a level, and then you can just put experience points to that, lets you just swap in, swap out anytime that you need someone that has maybe a better skill that you're looking for, or you need someone that has better experience in certain areas or something like that, that you can just put those characters in as you see fit and not have to worry about having them in order to get them experience, or constantly leveling them up each time and looking at their experience points and applying that. So I like that system, very similar to what they've done before in the past, which is good, because I like this hot swap characters. I mean, there's some characters that are really good in Valkyria Chronicles games, and you probably always want to have them in certain classes, but I think that's the delicate balance that they need to work on. But overall, it's good to carry just a large amount of different types of classes so you can handle any situation, because remember, this game is a strategy, action, turn-based type of RPG. It's a really unique blend, and it's awesome. It's awesome once you play. It's hard to describe when you're talking about the combat, because you do move in real time, but then you kind of like take turns between each one of your units, and then like it's also strategy where you're placed, because you can get behind certain areas so you can take less damage, take cover. So it's really a mix of all of those games. I mean, honestly, it is like an XCOM, an action RPG, strategy, and I love it. It's really good and it's unique. There's not a lot of other games out on the market like it, and still to this point I haven't played any big games like it on the market, nor from any other bigger publishers as well. Maybe there's stuff out there, but but man, it really is a very unique style of game. So what do you guys think about this stuff here in terms of the leveling and the brand new characters here? Are you guys excited for Valkyria Chronicles 4? I know I am. This was one of the games I was like, this needs to come to Nintendo Switch before we even got an announcement about Valkyria Chronicles 4. Before I even knew that it was a real thing, I was just saying, hey, coming off of that last Valkyria game, I was like, hey, like they need to do something completely different. We need to see this on the Nintendo Switch. The turn-based, the type of action that this game is all about would fit perfect on the system, and it seems like Sega obliged because they're like, we need to get this on the Switch. I don't think it was even planned for the Nintendo Switch because it's coming out later than in Japan. So obviously they need some extra time to polish things up. So they're like, yeah, they saw those sales and like, yep, we got to get it out on the Nintendo Switch. But it's cool that they are doing it, and I'm really looking forward to this game. It looks super high quality. So what do you guys think about this? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of Player Essence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon and YouTube Live gaming page to consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emotes via YouTube sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you for the next video. Peace.